Hi, this is Ryan Neal from the USA offices of Neal's Saddlery and Harness, CowBoy sewing machines, and high-tech sewing machines. And today we're going to do a little feature video on our CowBoy 7246. The CowBoy 7246 is similar, although not identical, to a machine offered by a common Japanese manufacturer. The net function of the machine is going to be virtually the same. Casting shape's a little bit different, but as far as overall functioning and stuff, it's still pretty much the same machine. I'll show you some of the different features that we have on the machine. We do have the ability to use an optional binder or binding attachment for this machine. You can see all the setups for it. And now this particular machine is set up to do just a straight stitch only without binding, but we do have the option to set up a binding attachment on this machine if you would like to. Of course, we have fully adjustable thread tensions up top, fully adjustable bobbin tensions down beneath. Integrated bobbin winder up top here, so you can wind your bobbins directly on the machine without having to mess around with a table mounted bobbin winder. Fully adjustable stitch length dial right here. Full reverse mechanism on the machine. The machine also features an auto lubrication function. You can see these percolator windows here that percolate oil throughout the machine by virtue of an oil pump that sits down beneath here. So we also have fully adjustable presser foot tensions as well. This machine uses a large M-class bobbin, similar to what you may see on our 797 machines, also our 341 machines. So it's a double capacity bobbin, holds twice as much thread. We also have a variant of this machine called the 7245 model, which has a small capacity bobbin, which allows you to get into a little bit tighter places. But this machine is an excellent machine for people that need to have a small diameter cylinder arm as opposed to a larger diameter cylinder arm. If you're trying to get into tighter places, you can see that the diameter of this arm is much smaller than what you would see on machines like our 227 and our 341 model. Those machines have a drop-in style bobbin, and the cylinder arm is a little bit bigger in diameter. This machine has a side loading bobbin, a bobbin that loads from the side over here rather than the top. So the cylinder arm is smaller in diameter and it's more able to get into tighter places. We're also featuring this machine with our HM-750SL servo motor. This motor is used extensively on machines of this class for medium weight stitchers. We also have our needle positioner module hooked up to this motor, so the needle will stop in the down position. You can also set it to stop in the up position if you would like. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up behind the machine here. We're going to do a quick video demo so you can see the quality of sewing on the 7246 model. So I'm just going to start out nice and slow, and just by easing down on the gas pedal, you can see I can go one stitch at a time. I'm going to go ahead and put a little more juice behind the gas pedal here and slowly and incrementally increase. And then you can see the needle stops in the down position. I'm able to make my 90-degree turn with very little difficulty and then continue sewing down the piece. Again, I can regulate the amount of foot pressure I put on the pedal, and that can increase or decrease sewing speed. And it's a much more gradual adjustment on our pedal as compared to other servo motors. With some other servo motors, if you push the pedal down just a wee little bit and then you push it a little more, it takes off going at a ridiculously fast speed. Ours is much more spongy, much more incremental in the feel. You can see that the quality of the stitch is very good on both top side and on bottom side. Very nice, evenly spaced stitches, which we would expect with a compound feed walking foot sewing machine like the 246. This machine has a needle feed, a walking foot, and a feed dog, so it's a triple feed, compound feed machine. If you have any additional questions about the 246, please feel free to give me a call directly. My name is Ryan Neal from the USA offices of Neal's Saddlery and Harness, CowBoy sewing machines, and high-tech sewing machines. You can reach me at area code 330-692-1418, and I do thank you for your time today.